I'm Myky from Electronic Team and welcome back to our channel. In today's guide, I will share my experience on how to organize files on Mac. I'm a big fan of creating untitled folders and saving important files on my desktop, and then I often put them in one folder and name it with the creation date. I struggled with this a lot, and now I have very organized folders and don't lose any files. The main issue occurs when different applications use the same files. For example, the program uses sound, images, or video files. If you move these files, your projects may no longer work correctly. I feel this especially strongly when editing videos. The second problem I faced is searching for files. If, for example, I have a bunch of photos simply called IMG, finding specific ones can take a long time. To do this, at least you need to create a catalog by events. But wait, the tips will be later. Firstly, let's accept that we all sometimes struggle with how to organize files on Mac desktop. When we name a specific problem, we better concentrate on how to solve it. The third problem is duplicate files. You can't imagine how difficult it is to search for these duplicate files later, and you can't do it without additional programs. Now let me tell you how to manage files on Mac. The first rule for me is that a folder should never be called untitled folder. This is the first and most important tip that solves half of all problems with files. Each folder is created for files, so name it that way. Then you'll be grateful to yourself for making file finding so much easier. By the way, you can watch a video on how to search for files on your Mac here. My personal advice is to immediately delete archives after unzipping them, unless you are still using Commander 1, which can open archives without unzipping. These files take up double the space on your SSD, and it's not always clear whether you have unzipped them or not. My third tip is to use cloud storage. This way, you can upload files that you don't use very often, or photos that you rarely view. Commander 1 will help you improve file management on Mac. I also have a video about it here. There I talk about Google Drive. I also recommend labeling your files with tags and colors. For example, all files related to work are red, hobbies are green, etc. This is a very cool way to separate your personal life and work. These are all global tips that will generally put your work in order and help you with organizing files on Mac. Now I'll tell you about the additional software that I use for file management on Mac, Commander 1. The biggest benefit I have found is that I can open the archive without unpacking it and perform operations between files in the archive. Moreover, I can open two different archives in different panels and drag a file from one archive to the other. The standard Finder functionality doesn't allow this. Also, I can connect multiple accounts from different cloud storages such as Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, and others in one place, and transfer files between them without downloading them to my system. And in general, it's convenient to sort files between panels and use the quick commands that are fixed in Commander 1. It also has a very convenient search function that allows you to search for files, even in archives and cloud storage. Everything is in one place. So I definitely recommend trying Commander 1, which you can download from the links below this video or find on the App Store. And if you like discounts, the developers are giving you a special discount coupon. Subscribe to our channel and see you soon.